past mistakes in the Middle East should have taught this House that military intervention starting out as limited can quickly escalate, risking a sequence of events far larger and more terrible and risk even dragging us into war. It is for this reason, according to reports in the Times, that Foreign Office officials were, and I quote, incredibly nervous about last week's military assault in Yemen. Driving the region's instability is Israel's horrifying assault on Gaza, which has now lasted more than 100 days. So rather than giving Israel the green light to continue its brutal bombardment of Gaza and risking a wider conflict, will the Prime Minister seek to de-escalate the situation and call for an immediate ceasefire?
Perhaps the Honourable Lady would do well to call on Hamas and the Houthis to de-escalate the situation.
I first associate myself with all the comments made by the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition in the commitment to root out anti-Semitism. It is unacceptable for British Jews to be held responsible for the actions of Israel as a government and for the idea that British Jews can have any effect there with the Israeli Prime Minister or with his cabinet. In the same vein, Mr Deputy Speaker, it is also true with the rise of Islamophobia, and it really has been a new low and a new painful blow today for the Prime Minister to say to a British Muslim in this House, a member of Coventry South, that she should tell Hamas and Houthis to stop doing what they're doing. That is an Islamophobic trope, Mr Deputy Speaker. Maybe the Prime Minister will reflect, withdraw and take the opportunity to show leadership and apologise.
I would say to the Honourable Lady, I have said to all members consistently not to conflate these conflicts, and when they are calling on the UK to de-escalate tensions, to recognise that the people who are causing these situations in the first place is the Hamas terrorist organisation and the Houthis, and it's got nothing to do with anything else other than to recognise the instigators of this violence and illegality and make sure that that is uppermost in everybody's minds when we have these conversations about the best way to respond.